Hey, I'm Kevin. I'm a digital pastor and spiritual coach on the internet here, and I am getting back on YouTube. So I figured, for my first video back in a while, I thought I'd take to the airwaves to talk about, current events, some little things, specifically Lil Nas X and the new video for Montero, Call Me By Your Name, and how it has thoroughly pissed off Christians and evangelicals, and why it is, and also why I'm not surprised. So let's get into it, shall we? So last week, Lil Nas X released a video for his new single, Montero, Call Me By Your Name, wherein he, rather than entering into heaven, slides down a CGI strip pole into hell and gives a sick-ass lap dance to Satan before snapping his neck and taking the crown for himself. The video is so fun, and it's fire, and so thoroughly effing queer. And let me tell you what, Christians are mad, big mad. Big mad that their nice little old town road black guy is multifaceted and queer and wants you to see it close up. I loved the video. There was so much in it, so many beautiful aspects of what it means to fall in love with your shadow, but not be ruled by it, to take back your power from oppressive powers. It was giving me sexual liberation. It was giving me Scarlet Letter, gender bending for the gods. It was rejecting whiteness, resisting empires. It was powerful, not to mention the song is a effing bop. And yes, Christians got real mad about it. Not only that, but he dropped this collab called Satan shoes that, TBH, I would wear, but the blood, each one comes with a drop of blood, and that's a little much for me, but they look cool. So, if you're out there and you want to drop a quan on me, please go ahead. Anyways, Christians were mad that a queer black man, this queer black man who is not a Christian and never professed to be one, created a video where he freely expressed his sexuality. And he also descended into hell, seduced Satan, and snapped his neck. Isn't that a good message? Isn't Lil Nas X doing what y'all claim to be doing, fighting the devil, but actually winning? No, you did not just happen upon the video. You went and looked for it. You didn't have to. You saw the hype before and you got on the YouTube, be honest. You didn't have to look at this. You heard it was queer and black and sexual and you looked for it. So you could do what? Critique another black femme queer person out here? Yet pop stars, rappers, anybody else out here in the universe been talking about sex and doing sexual things and performances for forever, and you aren't giving them any sort of shit. The people who get the most shit it's only ever women, and it's only ever queers when they deviate from societal gender norms. Fucking Harry Styles, love him, wore a dress, and nobody says next to shit. But a black queer person wears a dress or slides down a stripper pole into hell, and it's a crime against God. Tale as old as time. Anyways, the church is racist and transphobic. What are you gonna do? We all kind of knew that. So Lil Nas X's clapbacks on Twitter kind of speak for themselves. This one, where the governor chimed in and he told her to do her fucking job, I thought that was pretty amazing. But the one that hit hardest for me said this: I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of the shit y'all preached would happen to me because I was gay. So I hope you are mad. Stay mad. Feel the same anger you teach us to have towards ourselves. Can we just... So many queer folks spent most of their teenage years hearing that they were gross, that God thought that they were an abomination. And to this day, thousands of queer folks all over this world can't be themselves because it's criminal, because of things that Christians taught, because of the things that colonizer Christianity exported through missionaries and the missionary industrial complex. It's really the entitlement of Christians that blows me away. It's thinking that the way that you arrange your families, the way you dress, the way you filter everyone into these two obligatory and superfluous categories, the way you think about sex and bodies. You whine all day long about how your rights are being infringed upon by these artists who aren't making art for you. If you're a Christian in this nation, you are the majority and you have the most protection under the law already. You get fucking tax exempt status in your churches, which is a scam, I might add. Again, not all churches, not all Christians. But anyways, Lil Nas X ain't a Christian. He never was, he never created something for you. He created something that he knew would piss off the people that he had to walk away from. And so for every person he pissed off, I believe that there's probably a queer person who saw a black guy in heels and said, ooh, I'm not alone, I can do that too. Another queer person saw a gender bender over here and said, ooh, maybe I could try that. Queerness, whenever it's in the mainstream spotlight, in my opinion, is mostly good because it helps normalize the presence of who we are in society. Being openly queer in public is a brave and dangerous act because it attracts the vitriol of people who would seek to fit you into their small worldview. And right now I'm talking about namely Christians, mostly Christians. And so my message, I think, for you today is the same thing as our dear sister Lil Nas X said. I hope Christians, if you're mad about it, I hope you stay mad. I hope you get pissed off about this and rage about it and continue to show how much you don't care about the things Jesus actually cared about. There's people getting shot in mass shootings every fucking week and y'all ain't enraged about that. There's a whole collective of unhoused people out in Echo Park in LA that police were trying to kick out of the park where they stayed. And I'm pretty sure that Jesus said something about, I don't know, protecting the homeless, feeding the hungry. Why are y'all not enraged about that? Y'all are mad about so much. And you know what? Good. Be mad about homosexuality ruining your America, your lives. Because guess what? It's not even a fraction of the pain we felt towards ourselves when we were trying to live by your rules. So I said it on Instagram and I said it here. Y'all can die mad at our joy. And I mean that with all of my heart. You can get mad at our queer joy and die. Because if you're gonna be upset about the liberation of human bodies and souls, like, I mean, yeah, be mad. But isn't that kind of a waste of time when you could be celebrating with us? I mean, why be mad when you can feel joy? Oh, right, because you're like afraid of hell and like a very angry God. Oh yeah, I guess I'll just stand by my words. Y'all can die mad, but you don't have to. You can always change your mind. You can always repent. That's it. That's all I gotta say about it. So if you loved or liked this video, share it with somebody who might need to see it. Go ahead and subscribe. It really does help out a lot. And if you want more dope and deep spiritual community, I hope you come hang out with me and my friends over in the Spiritual Reformation community on Patreon. I've also got like two podcasts. I've got a book. I got some merch. Links to everything is in the description below. Can't talk. Anyways, I love you. I'm out. Bye.